Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com, getting you ready for the NFL draft. And one of the names that we could hear within the next 3 days is Tyson Chandler, offensive lineman at NC State. And first of all, Tyson, I got to tell you, man, very disappointed in my Mavericks, man. How could you guys lose to the Mavericks earlier this week?
I don't know. I mean, that is really stupid. That caught me off guard.
How often do you get like tweets and stuff for like the basketball NBA player Tyson Chandler?
This is a funny story, but Facebook kicked me off because they said I was using his image for all my friends on Facebook. I had to make a whole new Facebook because my name is Willie Tyson Chandler Jr. So, but I go by Tyson, like I don't go by Willie. But Facebook said that I was using his image, and I have to prove to them that my name is Tyson.
Oh
Has there ever been a moment where you're just like, son of a, you know what, fine, Willie, it's Willie, okay, guys? Let's do Willie. Just throw in the towel.
No, I never did that. I don't like the name Willie at all. But it's been so many times, like if I'm at like Foot Locker buying shoes or something, and I give them like my VIP number, and I say Tyson Chandler, they like look up real fast, and then they're like, "Oh, never mind." I'm like, "Wow."
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but that's only gonna last for a little while, though, man.
That's right, man. Because this weekend you could become the name. You're going to start your NFL career. You'll either get drafted in the later rounds or picked up as a free agent. Tyson Chandler, offensive lineman of NC State, around 6'6", 331. Is that where you're at right now?
Yeah, I'm about 326, though. I was 326 yesterday. So.
Woo. All right, man. One of the things everybody tells us is that you have really long arms.
Uh-huh.
Does that get brought up with coaches, and how does that help at the offensive line position? It's got to be great.
Yeah, it helps when you, like, punch and you got to keep a defensive man, off of you because you don't want them close to your body. And, two, it makes it more powerful. I feel like it makes me more powerful. Some people say it makes me weaker, but I don't feel weaker. I'm still at the bench a lot, and I'm still pretty strong. So
we talked to offensive guard of the New York Giants, Jeff Schwartz, once a week, and he said not everybody can play both tackle and guard. It's important to have that punch. If you've got the punch, you can move from tackle to guard. Are you going to have a problem if somebody says to you, like, look, Tyson, we love you, but we see you as a guard? Are you going to be cool with moving from tackle to guard?
Absolutely. I'll be excited. When I first got to NC State, I played defensive line, and then when I went to the offensive line, I've had to play guard, and I loved it. But, with a different coaching change, we had got a different offensive line coach at the time, and he put me at tackle. So I still remember a little bit of guard from freshman year.
Tyson Chandler with us, offensive lineman, NC State with Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, projected to go late in the draft or as a free agent. If you get like halfway through the draft in the 7th round, will you be rooting for your name to not be called so that you can decide on your own where to go?
I mean, I do hear that going free agent is better because you get the pick. But, I mean, if a team wants me, I'll still feel like they wouldn't draft me if they didn't want me. So I feel like that's also a blessing, too. But, I mean, I would love the opportunity to be able to pick where I go and, wherever I think the best position is for me. But I would love to get drafted, whether I'm Mr. Irrelevant or not.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool, though? Like, I know, like, it's Mr. Irrelevant, but it is kind of cool to get a title out of the draft, right?
Yeah, it would, because, you kind of, you're so late, so it's kind of like, oh, you're not like a first rounder or something. But at the same time, it's like you as Mr. Irrelevant, like you can say that for the rest of your life. Like that's pretty cool to me.
Yeah, it would be cool. Tyson Chandler, offensive lineman with Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team. Tyson, we have it under good regard that you interviewed with the Jets, worked out with the Jets. Is that accurate?
I actually worked out with the Giants.
Oh, the Giants. Okay, cool. Tell us about the workouts with the Giants, man.
Oh, it was pretty cool. We went up there. We had to do a lot of medical paperwork and whatnot. It was so much work. It was like an hour's worth of paperwork. And after we did that, we had the meetings with the offensive line coach. He went over plays. He did different schemes and drew up like their terminology on how they call out defenses and stuff like that. And then we went out and then we did field work on the field, and that was a blast just to look around and be in the Giants practice facilities and stuff like that because it's the moment you dream of, and it's it's right there in front of you.
Did you get the impression that you're going to end up maybe with Big Blue?
No, I just did what I was supposed to as hard as well as I can.
NC State offensive lineman Tyson Chandler with Armen and Levack on the team. Draft prospects his name could be called second, third day, or even as a free agent after the draft. Tyson at 6'6", 330 pounds. What do you eat? Small children?
No, I used to get that question all the time when I was a kid, and my mom used to hate it. But
if you ate other kids,
it's pretty cool.
Notice he's a big talker right now, Tyson. I hope you we're gonna be at Giants camp. I hope you're a Giant, and I would like you to take one of those long arms and just slap Armen with it.
All right, so this weekend at your draft party, what's being served? What's your favorite food? What's your jam?
Oh man, well I'm not having a draft party, but I'll probably just eat like a nice Caesar salad with grilled chicken.
That's so disappointing.
What are you trying to become a tight end?
No, not really. I'm just trying to stay healthy because I always wanted to be skinny. So my goal is to have a six-pack. So I ain't gonna let nobody stop me from that.
When was the last time you had a cheeseburger?
Probably at the bowl game, the Bitcoin Bowl.
Well, you earn it on that.
Oh yeah,
now
it was delicious.
So you said you're not having a draft party. What are you gonna do? Like go to the library? What are you doing for the draft?
No, I'm just gonna watch it with my two friends, Art and Thomas Steele. We've been pretty cool through college, so we're just gonna sit at my house and watch it. I mean, we're all waiting to get a call, so
that's cool.
It's pretty stressful, but
who are I bet, man. Who are your buddies you're gonna be watching it with then?
Art Norman and Thomas Steele. They both play defensive line at NC State.
That's awesome, and they're also projected to go somewhere in the draft or as a free agent.
Yeah, I think Thomas is supposed to go the highest out of the three of us.
So make him pick up the tab for the food, man. Come on now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, he would definitely pick that up if he goes pretty high.
Those 17 grilled chicken sandwiches you guys are going to be eating. Tyson Chandler, offensive lineman out of NC State. All right, man, so here's the deal. If you get drafted or selected or signed by a New York sports team, the Bills, Giants, or Jets, we're probably going to drive your ass crazy. I just want you to know that. We're going to get you back on the show, and we're going to have some more fun, okay? That's a bet.
All right, I have no problem with that.
Sweet,
excellent,
dude.
Man.
Hey, man, listen, good luck this weekend, man. I know it's nerve-wracking. It's stressful. Have fun with it, man. It's the only time in your life you'll ever go through it, and like I said, hopefully we'll get to talk to you on the other side, and just best of luck to you, Tyson. Thanks so much for your time today, man.
Thank you. I appreciate the call.